Let's see it.
Charlie Bahama Show. Charlie Bahama Show. Charlie Bahama Show. Charlie Bahama Show. Charlie Bahama Show.
It's the Charlie Bahama Show. Yeah.
Hey, welcome to the Charlie Bahama Show. I am your boy, Charlie Bahama, and I have a very special guest. Not only a special guest, but a special friend. The man, the myth, the legend, Steve Greenberg. He is the man who let the dogs out. This is the man who actually let the dogs out, and I'm not joking. He's the one who signed the Bahama Men way back in the day, and that's how we've known each other, and we've known each other as good friends ever since. And this is amazing because he's back in the Bahamas. He's got a key to the city. I don't, okay? They barely let me in the city. He has a key to the city. But Steve, it is so good to have you back here on Bahamian soil.
It's great to be here in the Bahamas and on the beach. You know, usually when I'm in the Bahamas, I'm just sitting at my TV watching the Charlie Bahama Show. So for me to get outside and be on the beach is amazing.
Yeah, that's all he does, really. But you know what thing? Before we came here, he said, let's go somewhere. We got to go get some conch or fish or something and guava duff.
Oh yeah, I mostly come for the guava duff.
But
That should be the motto of the Bahamas. Come for the sun, stay for the duff.
I love it. Now this is like a full circle because we are here. The Bahamen are on stage right now. Who Steve was one of the ones that started the Bahamen. But after that is another group of yours, AJR, and we're gonna have them on this show today.
That's going to be amazing.
I mean, how do you feel? It's like your two children on stage.
I love it. It's just worlds collide, past and present coming together. It's pretty great.
Wow. Well, Steve, listen, as I said, you're a brother.
Always great to see you, Charlie.
You too, all right? So come on back. Like I said, AJR on Charlie Bahama.
Don't touch that dial.
The Charlie Bahama Show will be right back. Keep up with all things Charlie Bahama by following Charlie Bahama on all our social media pages. Get behind-the-scenes access to Bahamian and international celebrities, along with travel info, tips, photography, and video. Like, share, and follow Charlie Bahama on all social media platforms. And subscribe to our Charlie Bahama YouTube page to catch up on all past episodes and bonus clips. You can also go to charliebahama.com anytime. We always keep the lights on. The Charlie Bahama Show. All that same flair with a little less hair.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome back to the Charlie Bahama Show. And we are here with the band that I love because you guys are managed by a good dear friend of mine, Steve Greenberg. So you're like family.
Yep.
AJR. And it's a good thing you're in this order. Adam, Jack, Ryan. Because if we were to change it around, it would be Jar. And we wouldn't want
That's right.
that.
We'll keep it AJR.
AJR. And actually, let's talk about that. This is the beginning. Why did you say AJR and why in that order? Did Jar not work?
JAR came up. We kind of did every variation of the band name and the letters, and I think AJR just flowed the best, really. Not a super interesting story, but it's stuck.
Hey, that's interesting.
Yeah.
You know, these things, it's the creative side of you guys because the reality is you guys, not only musically, but I mean, your videos, your stage show, which we'll talk about later, it's so creative what you guys are doing. Now, let's talk about the beginnings because I saw some of the first videos. I mean, you were like little pops, you know? So tell us about the beginnings. Like, who was the one brother that said, hey, let's do music?
I feel like it was all three of us. We didn't really know anybody in the industry. We didn't have an uncle that was in the music biz or whatever. And so we started off street performing. That felt like the only option in New York City of how to get out there at all. So we went and we tap danced and we sang covers out in Washington Square Park. And that developed into us writing songs and it just snowballed from there.
Wow. Well, that is interesting. And I've seen, I mean, and I think that's why you captured the hearts of everybody because you were so creative. Because, you know, there are a lot of buskers out there trying to do it. But not only musically, but just visually and the things you all did. I guess it's, you're all young and hip, you know, but I mean, how did you think of some of this stuff? I mean, you know, and even your visuals.
How did we think of the stuff that we're doing now?
Yeah.
I think that we have like a lot of interest beyond the music. Like we're really into film and Broadway and magic and all these kind of facets of like entertainment. And I think we felt like we love these things so much we have to include them in the music somehow. So that's how it made it into our live show. We wanted to give people more than just a concert, more than just a music listening experience, because we thought they'd walk away going, whoa, that's something I've never seen before. And that's such a good feeling whenever you see something like that.
Well, that is for sure, because I've seen the show a couple of times, but especially the one you guys are out on now, because it's sort of your tour, so you're able to create the stage show and everything. And I don't want to give too much away, unless you guys can give it away if you want, because it is such an amazing show.
Thank you.
From the beginning. And listen, I'm in visuals and I'm in film, and so I know what happened the first song, right? But I tell you, when you first did that boom and then boom, I was like, how did he do that? And I'm like, oh wait, I know how they did that. But it's amazing. I mean, like, you all really put a lot of production into not only the music but the visuals. Like,
yeah, I think that's our favorite thing. I think it's so easy to just sort of be at home now on Netflix or on Instagram. We really want to give people a reason to come out and not know what to expect, and to go, oh, wow, I thought they were going to be here, and now they're over here, and to kind of keep their attention constantly. And I think that's something that street performing really taught us.
Yeah, no, for sure. And as you said, all the different, you're not just great musicians, but performers as well. And, you just really think of amazing stuff. But now also, listen, because we're in the Bahamas here, just so everybody can see why, with the beautiful Bahamas, and we're a stage right on the beach. But there's something that was interesting to me, and Steve told me, you did in one of your songs, and I did a film called See How the Mainsail Sets, which is from, the song.
Yeah, of course.
And you all did a little clip of Sloop John B, which is like, when Steve told me, I'm like, wow, that's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
So how did that come about?
Well, first, you got to show your tattoo.
My favorite song, I feel so broke up, I want to go home.
Oh, if
Yeah.
I knew notes, I would know that, but
Come on, read along.
Oh, okay, now I see.
We ended up sampling that and interpolating it into our song Call My Dad, because it felt like it's done in a really kind of upbeat way in the Beach Boys song, but we thought, what if it was an emotional, sad version of that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if you guys know, just some tidbit. That song, it originated as a Bahamian folk song.
Yeah.
So that is the original. It's right here. So you're on
perfect.
the ground. Yeah.
Perfect.
You come home.
Yeah, we're home.
All right. So what we'll do is we'll go to a break right now, and then we'll come back and we'll talk a bit about the music, because people, when you go to the show, I mean, you do it online and everything, but people, they actually show you how they create their music at their concerts. So come on back, more Charlie Bahama right after this. The Charlie Bahama Show will be right back. Well, welcome back to the Charlie Bahama Show here with AJR. And we've introduced we said, all right, so everybody knows. And I mean, there's three brothers here. So is this something, I mean, like, growing up, did you guys fight a lot and all that? Or were you just like the best brothers that parents could have?
Oh, I mean, we grew up in a tiny apartment in New York City, so we were kind of forced to get along. We all shared one room for a really long time, and we had triple bunk beds.
Oh.
So it was kind of like a quintessential New York thing where everyone is just sharing rooms. So we got along, we all had the same vision for the band.
Well, that's great. And maybe that's why you guys are so cohesive, because you had to share everything. So it's like, one mind per se.
Totally.
But I have a place in New York too, in Hell's Kitchen, so I know about a tiny little apartment. But tell us about also, because you've done videos and stuff showing people how you make your music, and also on stage. So tell us, like, how do you guys put the music? Is it you think of the words first, or the music, or sounds? Because that's another thing. Y'all pick sounds and
Yeah, it's very different song to song. It's literally different every single song you hear from us. Sometimes it'll start with like literally a sound or like a drum. Often it'll start with like a lyrical concept. Like, I've been feeling this way, so we have to write a song about it. That's probably the easiest way to write a song. Or a melody. You just gotta follow whatever you're inspired by.
Wow, that's cool. And so you've been in the Bahamas here for a bit, and I think y'all got out to fish fry yesterday.
Yeah, we did.
So tell us of the foods, what's your favorite so far?
I loved it. We had a lot of conch. We did conch salad, conch fritters.
Is it conch or conch?
Conch.
Conch.
No,
sorry.
conch. He said it right.
Oh, I did.
You said it
Conch.
right.
Oh, yeah, I was wrong.
Conch.
Conch. Those were great. We did some red snapper, some lobster. We tried all the hits that we were told to.
Now, we went out and to get you guava duff. Did Steve bring you the guava duff?
Oh, yeah. Really good. Yeah, we really liked it. Yep.
That is the best. So what I think you guys, because we're on the stage here, and they're about ready to go on. So more Charlie Bahama. But we're going to talk to Adam after about something very special to Adam's heart, okay? So more Charlie Bahama right after this.
The Charlie Bahama Show is brought to you by KFC. Ignite your senses with the exciting flavors of KFC. And brought to you by Superwash, where they washes you, dries you, presses you 24/7. And brought to you by Wendy's, where quality is our recipe. And Marco's Pizza, the Italian way. And brought to you by Havana Tour Bahamas, your Cuba specialist. The Charlie Bahama Show will be right back. Well, welcome back to the Charlie Bahama Show. And now I'm here with Adam separately because Adam is not only an amazing bass guitarist and really a musical, the three of you are musical geniuses because your music is amazing. But I really want to talk to you about where we first met, even before this, over in Dubai, because you were over there for a conference talking about the environment.
Yep, that's what I spend a lot of my time doing now. I think of myself as a musician, but that's really my night job. My day job is I do a lot of climate policy, environmental policy in the US and around the world. And in Dubai, we were at the Expo, which so many countries from around the world came together to talk about all of the things that they're doing. Some stuff about the environment, some stuff about health and technology and immigration. And it was an amazing collective of people to have all in one place, especially to be in Dubai.
Yeah, but I mean, so what is your focus?
So I focus on climate. So I did my PhD a couple years ago in the relationship between human rights and climate. So as we're moving forward with climate change and more island nations are ending up underwater, sea level rise, incredible forest fires in Australia, the US, Europe. I mean, we were in Athens this past summer, and in just a few minutes, the entire city was flooded, and we could barely even get to the venue. So we're seeing it firsthand. But a lot of the work I do is around policy, is in thinking through how we can do creative policies, get them done as fast as possible. One of the big things that I'm working on is taking current oil and gas companies and oil and gas leases and helping them transform their business model into renewable energy companies. Wow. They have the structure set up, but we just need to push them through capitalist means. So that's some of the work that I'm doing through my organization, Planet Reimagine.
Oh, that's amazing. And you know, the Bahamas actually is susceptible to, I mean, we're, Bahamas comes from Bahama, which is low ocean, shallow ocean. So we will be one of those island nations that could be hit. And we have been with hurricanes as well, which is partially climate change. So I think what we have to do is bring you back on that other aspect also, because, you know, the Bahamas actually, I did a film years ago, the Bahamas is actually on the good side of sustainability, especially with the marine. We have MPAs and you know, protected marine areas. So I think this is something you got to come back on that aspect.
There are so many things we can do in the ocean just around these islands to prevent localized sea level rise. So we can do things right here in the Bahamas to help prevent sea level rise.
Oh, that would be great. Well, you know, what's so good is that you're using, like, you know, AJR doing so well and so big, it raises your platform, your voice, so that's great.
No, and that's so important for musicians and actors and athletes to use that platform that they built for something they care about. It doesn't need to be climate, there's so many other issues, but they really need to use it effectively. It has to be more than 2 sentences that they care about something. If they actually care about, put the work in and actually do it.
And you actually studied, so that's it. You actually went to school and studied it. You know. So listen, Adam, it was always a pleasure to see you anyway without doing a TV show. And I'm going to tell you this now. Their show is amazing. The music, you know, on the videos are cool and everything, but a live show with AJR is another, takes it to another level. So.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you to the Charlie Bahama Show.
More Charlie Bahama right after this. If you want more Charlie Bahama, go to any of our social media pages or subscribe to the Charlie Bahama YouTube page. Well, thanks for watching the Charlie Bahama Show this week. This has been an amazing show. I'm so happy I have Steve Greenberg back on the show again, because he was on Electric Air way back in the day, and obviously AJR. What an amazing group, a wonderful band, and you know, to have them on is really great right here in the Bahamas. And as you can see, the Bahamen are on, and I've become AJR. Look at this, I got the hat and all right? So until next week, go to our YouTube channel, subscribe so you can see more behind the scenes things like this. Go to our Instagram, Charlie Bahama. You know, keep up with everything Charlie Bahama.
spread the word, share, subscribe, like, just do everything to spread the good word of Charlie Bahama around the world. All right? So until next week, be safe.
Charlie Bahama Show.